Just because we can't see the connection to justice, that doesn't mean that things are not fair. So first things first, what is karma? What karma is it is the law of cause and effect. The idea that everything that you do comes back to you, that every action has a reaction. The thing is, there's a reason why things seem so unfair in this world. And that reason is because the law of cause and effect is separated by one thing: time. If all of our actions got an instant reaction, we would never do bad things. We would always do good things because we'd instantly be rewarded for them. If we did something bad, we would instantly be punished for that, and no one would ever do them because it would be instant. But because we have time separating the time that we do an action from the time that it comes back to us, that leaves room for free will. That leaves room for us to decide whether we want to do this or not, and then maybe months, years down the line, we'll get the reaction from that and not understand where it's coming from, so that life always seems like it's random. We need to understand that for everything in our lives, we are the cause. We are the creator. And the fact that if anything shows up in my life, to think if this is in my life, then it's in my life to teach me something. It's in my life to correct something that I need to fix from my past. Or it's in my life so that I can grow, so that I can learn from it. Now for this process, it is crucial that we stop the comparisons. Because the truth is, we are not aware of someone else's karma. We're not aware of every single life situation that somebody else goes through, because we're all on our individual paths. Focus on your own process, and if something's coming to you, ask yourself, why is this coming to me, rather than focusing on why something is not happening for someone whose life you do not know anything about. There are different things that we all individually need to overcome during our time on this earth. We're all different parts of the whole. So what I need to change about me is not what you need to change about you. So it's very individualized, which is why comparisons are honestly so detrimental, because none of us are the same. None of us are the same. And quite frankly, all a comparison mindset will do for you is just set you further back. You always have to relate it back to yourself. You need to get to know you, because focusing on others is only taking you away from the work that you came here to do. Because we came here as different sparks of the whole. So my next point, I'm gonna quote Travis Scott here, but stop trying to play God, okay? Our biggest challenge is that we try to see how everything connects. We try to play the role of God and say, you deserve this because you did this. And the truth is that we only have our 5 senses. And with those 5 senses, we cannot see the divine order of the universe. We cannot see how everything connects. We cannot even begin to comprehend the intelligence of this universe. You know, imagine seeing every single connection, how everything relates, butterfly effects, how one thing in the world can cause a reaction to the other side of the world. We cannot see every minor little detail that goes into it, and it's not our job to. The physical world mirrors the spiritual world, okay? It doesn't matter whether you think this law exists. It doesn't need you to believe in it for it to be existent. For example, the law of gravity. You can not believe in it all you want. You can deny it all you want. But if you jump off a cliff, you best believe gravity is gonna be in effect for you. And does that mean that the law of gravity punished you? Or does it mean that you just need to learn how to work with the laws so that it can benefit you in your life? So the same thing goes for the spiritual rules of the universe. So my point is that we don't understand how it's all connected, but that doesn't mean that it's not. As long as we are limited by our 5 senses, our logical mind, and our ego, forget it. We will never see the divine order. We will never be able to understand why things need to happen the way we do, because we are so limited. You need to use more than just your physical eyes to see the bigger picture. If we think we need to know everything, we need to know how everything is aligning with every single person around us, it's like we're chasing our own tail. will never catch it. Now, as per usual, I want to give you guys practical tools that you can take away from this video in order for you to gain strength and certainty in places where you do not see the full picture, in places where you do not have full control. The first thing is believing that there is good behind the things that we can't see. The world becomes a really scary place when we believe everything is just random. But remember that if life exists in our minds, and our mind is creating good stories, and we're constantly learning how to tell ourselves good stories, then that becomes our reality. And the second thing is to ask the universe, if I did this, if I'm the creator, if I'm the cause, how can I undo this? How can I change this? How can I fix this? How can I be better? It's important to know that whenever you ask the universe for something, it will help you. The universe is merciful. It wants the best for us. So ask, and you shall receive the answer. Nothing cannot be changed. No matter what actions you have done in the past, ask, and you will be given the tools to overcome what you may have done in the past. So sometimes we have to go through karmic cycles in order to correct things from our past, but we can always ask for guidance and assistance from the universe and have open communication. I'm the creator of this, so how can I create a better reality for myself? And sometimes the work you have to do is that you have to forgive someone, or you have to forgive yourself, or you have to ask for forgiveness from someone. And it's different for everyone on a case-by-case scenario basis, but the point is to ask what you need to correct, ask what you need to change, and you will be guided with the answers. And the last thing is to not be a victim. Now, the victim consciousness is all about, why me? Why is this happening to me? This is not fair, and I can't change anything. So we want to switch from victim to creator, because that's what we are. We are creators. So we're either creating from the creator mentality, or we're creating from the victim mentality. If we're creating from the creator mentality, we understand that everything in our lives was created by us, whether that's conscious, subconscious, regardless, we need to take responsibility for our lives because we're the creator. Things are happening for us and not to us. We're not being controlled by something or someone else. We are in control of our own lives and our own reality, and what we can control is our minds. And our minds are creating everything. This is the key to shifting our mindset and ultimately completely shifting our reality. That's all for me in this video, guys. I hope you got some value out of it. If you did, please make sure to leave a like down below, as well as subscribe and leave a comment. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!